What's up, my dude? Sorry for the delay in videos. Got the apartment back, so we'll be full blast going here. Jett Lawrence, what do you know? I thought he was kind of getting to a point in the midway of the 2021 Lucas Oil Pro Motocross Outdoor Series. I thought he was starting to kind of drag ass a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Midways through the season, he just kind of started to lose touch with that real fast upfront pace that he had at the beginning. But here towards the end, he's starting to get it back around again, so it's pretty cool to see a whole Spency boy just jumping to the moon and back real quick. So yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about in this video, you know, the chances of him winning the title, stuff like that, just kind of making a little video, get back into the swing of things here. So really cool transfer jump right there on Reflex. But so he's now currently, I think, 11 points ahead of Cooper. So he's got an okay little lead there, but as you can see how quick it can change from Cooper being in the lead and just getting a couple fourths and fifths and shit or whatever. And then if your dude that's in second fighting you for the points is getting first, and you're getting like third, fourth, third, you know, you're going to go back in points pretty quick. Quicker than you can say Bob's your uncle, you know what I'm saying, Doug? So, but I do think Cooper has the edge in the sense of, obviously he's a little older, he's got a little more experience into it. He just came off a Supercross title, so he does have a little bit of that super stressful, like, championship, you know, type experience. Even though he hasn't won a motocross title yet, he still has at least a little bit of that experience of getting right down to the fine, you know, last round type battle situation for the title and actually winning it. So, but Lawrence is definitely, I was really impressed how Lawrence really, like, when Martin got behind him there, he really, like, knew the limit of the pace of the race, you know. He wasn't going to push too much, like, above his level to try to keep on Martin's level. And, of course, we saw what happened to Martin. Broke his damn arm or wrist or whatever. You could literally see it on the broadcast. Good Lord, Martin's going to have to figure that out. But it was quite obvious Martin was riding not just over his own limit, but, like, I think Martin was riding over anybody other than James Stewart's limit. You know, you just start to get to that point where you're so out of control on the bike that it's literally just a matter of time before you wreck your shit. So I was really impressed with Lawrence not, like, letting that, you know, kind of make him go faster and then him crash, trying to keep up with Martin. He's definitely matured quite a bit from the flip over broken collarbone in the Supercross race that he had, you know. He's definitely, I think, learning really quick, getting everything really quick. He had a rough year, though. He had a rough first year. I mean, there's no question about it. He certainly had that. So we'll see how everything pans out. I think he's got a good chance of winning it. But I also think, you know, we can sit here and talk about Lawrence winning the title all we want, but really it's going to come down to these last two rounds. And that's going to make or break it, dude. Like, that's going to, I don't know. But you could definitely see Justin Cooper getting a little bit, you know, I think the title kind of getting to him a little bit in this past Ironman round. So, I don't know. I guess Lawrence kind of got that idea in his head, just back against the wall. I got to win these motos if I'm going to win this title. You know, kind of got that mindset. And it's easy to have that mindset when you're not in the points lead and you still have 3 rounds to go. But once we start getting, you know, 2 rounds to go and then to the last round, and it's like Lawrence is leading by whatever, 5 points or whatever it ends up being, he's going to ride different, you know. So hopefully he just keeps on doing what he's doing, but I'm just saying it's easy to not worry about the pressure when you still have 3 rounds to go. That pressure really starts to hit once you get towards that last, you know, round before the last round, and then the very last round, and then the very last moto, you know, if it comes down to that. That's when you're really going to see the difference maker going there. But yeah, I mean, Lawrence is certainly, when he's on it, he's on it. When he pulls a whole shot and he's got the track figured out and it's his kind of track and all that, good luck, bro. He's definitely got something figured out on that bike. And it's weird because he's developed from this, like, out of control, all over the place, crashing everywhere type rider. Thought it was kind of funny on the broadcast that they said, well, Lawrence is like, he's not really known for crashing and he's just really smooth and all this stuff. It's funny because really he's not known for that. It's just this year, like this outdoor season, he's kind of gotten this really smooth riding style all of a sudden and got this really meticulous, doesn't ride above his head. If he gets enough of a lead, he tones it down, you know, that sort of riding. But that's not always how Jett Lawrence has been. When he first came into the Supercross and stuff, he was completely out of control. I mean, like, completely out of control. If you saw him in some of those Supercross races, I mean, it was every lap, you know, near-death experience type level stuff going on there. So, but yeah, he's definitely like got himself under control, but still kept a lot of the speed that he had at the beginning. So that's cool to see that little development, little leg swag action. But he's got, you know, he's got his work cut out for him. Even with an 11-point lead, I mean, that ain't nothing, bro. With 4 motos to go, that ain't nothing. He definitely ain't just got it in the bag or anything like that. So, but definitely let me know down in the comments what you guys think is going to happen. I don't know, man. I really don't know who's going to win this one. I think Justin Cooper is going to do better in these next 2 races than he did Ironman for sure. And I don't know. I don't know if the pressure is going to start hitting Jett a lot more once he gets, you know, right closer to actually having his first championship. That may really start to weigh on him there. I'm not really sure, but I would love to see a head-to-head battle of them two actually battling each other, and not one of them falling back and one of them doing better, you know, stuff like that. So, but yeah, man, Jett Lawrence is getting her going quick. You know, even though Jett Lawrence definitely looks a lot more meticulous and smooth on the bike and everything, he certainly does have his moments still. His ass end was sliding around all over the place in that last race, but he held it together. You know, you can do whatever you want to on that bike as far as ass sliding around or looking like you're out of control or whatever it's doing, as long as you don't actually crash. You know, that's the whole difference. Like, if Jeremy Martin would have rode like he did but didn't crash, you would have said, man, he's like amazing. He's the greatest 250. I mean, you'd have said something like that about that ride, you know. But he crashed, and then it made him look like he don't know his limits. And so it's a fine line, man, real fine line right there between overdoing it and going fast enough and being out of control, but yet you still aren't crashing. It's like, you know, a lot of stuff going into it. But either way, appreciate you guys watching all the videos. All the live streams will be coming back. Everything's coming back. We got everything set back up. Appreciate all the support. Sorry for all the shitty-ass delays this year. I'm not going to waste your time going into all that. We'll just get back into the videos and the streams. Hell yeah, brother. Later, dudes.